Ziggity Zig plays what he wants, and this one's a little different. I tried to record Oblivion, and the problem was I went outside, and on the machine that I'm trying to run Oblivion on, it's Windows machine, and it's the old one, which couldn't run StarCraft all that well, so as soon as bushes started waving, everything just ground to a halt. So it was impossible to do anything, and as I was trying to record, Fraps itself locked up towards the end of it, and I could only close it, and it didn't save all the footage. So I was so disgruntled at that, and a half-hour episode gone, even though not all that much happened, that I just said, oh, fine, I think I need to play something else. So I thought of some different things, and there's far too much of some different games going on. So there's a few ideas in the mix, and a couple things that I want to try to do, and then... and then Griff said, you know what you should do? You should do Don't Die. That is what you're looking at right now. This, I'm glad it has the year on it, because I wouldn't have remembered when I made this. Yes, this is a game, not the first, but this was the best of the series of games that I myself made. Let me just... it's just a Flash game, it's just a Flash file. So I'll be including the link, the Dropbox link down below, so you guys can actually download it and play it yourself if you really feel like it. So here's 2005 gaming license. An American Pig Gamer presents Don't Die. This all came about from a conversation I had with a friend of mine. It's all about Final Fantasy II. Final Fantasy II is actually... it was a great game. I love Final Fantasy II. And then I found out that Final Fantasy II is not actually Final Fantasy II. It is in fact Final Fantasy IV. And even then, it is Final Fantasy IV easy version. There's a hard version of Final Fantasy IV. And so we thought, well, why did the North American market not get the actual Final Fantasy 2 and 3, and why did we get only the easy version of Final Fantasy 4? And we decided that the reason that happened is because Japanese game companies think that Americans are stupid. So we said, what if you had a game company and all it was about how stupid American gamers are? So we decided to create the concept, and we just had these jokes going back and forth, of American Pig Gamer, where it's just, oh yeah, American Pig Gamer, they cannot play very good video games. And of course it's a very Mr. Sulu voice, but with a mild accent. And so we had thoughts of one of the games. The original thought of the game was a calculator. And he said, ah yes, you hit 1, then +1, and then equals, and you keep hitting equals until calculator read E. E is win. So of course being the error on the calculator. So this became a funny joke amongst us all, where we just say E is win, and we fall about the place laughing. So we didn't bother with that one, but I made 2 other games ahead of this time, because this was just me saying, I want to learn how to make Flash games, or I want to learn how Flash works. So I tried making a few, and I made one, and it was just called Push Button. And the whole thing was a button, and if you pushed the button, you won, and if you didn't push the button, you didn't win. And the problem was that every time you'd lost there was this angry cat, and the angry cat would come out. I think I still have these files, but the second one was Eat Hamburger, and you had to keep clicking on the hamburger. It was sort of like a repeat version of Push Button, where you had to keep clicking on the hamburger and little chunks would come out of it. But if you accidentally missed the hamburger and ate like a vegetable or a piece of sushi, then you will never be a proud fat American, and your ancestors will hate you. So then I made Don't Die, and this was just about the best thing I've ever done. So I'm gonna refresh it one more time, try to see if you can get anything out of that, and prepare to consult doctor for safety. If I wish I could pause that, but I don't think I. Oh, maybe I can. Let's try. Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay, level 1, escape house. I hit play. And there we go. So, it all came back to. And here is the game. You can't click on anything else. There's nothing else to do, but you get to choose between die and don't die. So guess what happens when you choose die? If you choose die, yeah, there's all. So I animated this, and when I say animated, you can see how bad it is. And every single level, I think there's 6 levels. This game is about 8 seconds long, but it took me 4 months of just working on, just tinkering away. And it's drawn badly on purpose, because I just wanted to make something really bad. It was all about the programming and less about the art. So here's the guy, the American, and he wakes up, and because all Americans are woken up by roosters. Basically, we tried to make a game that could be from the perspective of a ignorant and yet condescending Japanese game company, how they view Americans and how they view Americans view themselves and how they want to be viewed. So anyway, here's so I guess we'll don't die. You guys can try out all the different ones. I'll try not dying. So he goes over there. Bionic Man's on his clothes, and then haha, the chandelier almost falls on his head. So catch bus. We don't die on catch bus. So there is so he comes outside. I mean, this is just him kind of doing things. So there's a manhole and a bus stop. Let's try die. And he growls, so he slowly, and the dog backs away, because, yeah, that's right, dog, I got a gun. And the dog comes in over there, and then, he replaces the bus stop sign. You die! You get jousted in the face. Horseman laughs at your life. You're failed to win. You scored 8 points of 67. Again play! I so miss how ridiculous this whole thing was. So let's go back to level 1 escape house. The problem is that every time you choose not to die, or if you choose to die and you start over again, it has to go through every single animation all again. So let's get Bionic Man. And he goes out and narrowly being caught by the ceiling fan. Not chandelier, ceiling fan, even though it crashes like a chandelier. Oh my god. Finding all the sound, the worst part of this, the worst part, not the programming, not the animation, not the drawing, because the drawing is crap, you can see that, but it was the sound effects. Finding sound effects is the most god-awful sound. It is second only to finding good guitar tab online. It's about the only thing there. So let's choose don't die here. And I think the bus just shows up. Oh, that's right, and the slogan on the side of the bus says, try the panties. The dog runs into the bus stop. So ride to work. Here he is, scratching his belly on the ride to work. And so I had the background. Oh, I don't remember that sun going by. There's a telephone pole, the odd telephone pole, snowman, Spider-Man climbing up a building, and I just had things randomly passing by in the background. This is just the sound of things passing by. Now what? I think I vaguely remember what happens when he dies here. So each level has an animation for die and don't die. So you guys try them all out, see what you think. I'm gonna try and beat the game. All right, I'm just gonna see. I'm fairly certain I can beat the game. Oh, guy gets on. Oh, there's no seats. Sorry, dude, there's no seats. What are we gonna do? Well, the bus driver just has gotta hit the no bus for you button, and he gets punched off with a boxing glove. I've forgotten quite a bit of this. Oh, deep heaving sigh as he gets off the bus. And away he goes. Level 4, talk with boss. Up the elevator he goes. And ha-ha, tee-hee, Looney Tunes. And there's the sound of the elevator getting up there. And here we go. Bear trap, quivering bear trap. Electrocuted toaster in a puddle of water. And crocodile. I'll let you guys hit die on that one to choose what happens there. I think he... Oh, what happened? I didn't get the pitfall one over there. So the boss sees that, and since I didn't add voice, he says, oh, out of my door. There was a crocodile. You are going up in the corporate ladder, sir. You are going to get all of the monies. And a suit. And there's the transformer noise of him putting on the suit to get to level 5. And then he comes along, and there is... I'm sorry, it's been 7 years since I've looked at this. Okay. I just want to go back and watch all that again. I don't even remember what happens if I hit die here. Okay. So the boss basically described all the things that he was impressed at the employee, and then he told him to get a suit. And then what you saw there was a guy wearing a beard and a Tilly hat shoot through the back of the office riding a flaming ketchup bottle. You saw that. You did see that. Trust me. It happened. That is an enormous inside joke among my friends and I. Well, not an enormous one, just a weird one. And then upon that, he transforms using the transformer noise and into the suit, because he gets promoted. And then this level is get girl to date, but there's not really much in the date thing, because you just automatically come along and there's a dude trying to chat up your cleavage girl. Man, look at that cleavage. And so he's an American, he just shoots him in the head. She falls in love with him because, strong American man. And again, this is from the perspective of a really ignorant Japanese condescending game company. You have to come back to that. So, I love the candle and the music. That's Debussy's Clair de Lune, of course. You all knew that. And so, he shoots him, and then they walk out. I forgot about the lean in, where he just leans in and shoots the guy one more time for good measure. The animation, it's only 3 different drawings of the animation of the guy falling to his death and the little blood pour out of his head, because he just gets shot and the blood splatter. It's so gratuitously awesome. Anyway, so this is actually the last level, so I only did 5. 4 months this took me, and I didn't even bother doing anything past this. But so there they are, sitting in this nice romantic booth, candle, red wine. So when I hit don't die, I think this gets to the end of the game. Yeah, alright, so if we're all ready for that, here we go. Sipping the wine. Here comes the guy. Oh, he's smoking on her. Oh. Well, he needs to die. Oh, I love her even more. I will shoot the waiter. Oh. Well, yeah, let's shoot everybody. Let's shoot Spider-Man. Shoot everybody. Kill everybody. I never did get around to part 2. So that's it. You have seen one of the deaths where he gets jousted in the face, and then you've seen the rest of the game. And there it is. I beat Don't Die. For your enjoyment. The download is down there. Ziggity Zig plays what he wants. There you are. One game. Begun and beaten in one episode of Plays What He Wants. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue Oblivion anytime soon. I was a bit annoyed with it, so I might move on to something else and come back to Oblivion later. Much to Mo's chagrin, but I think he'll enjoy this. So, yeah. Enjoy the game. Leave me a comment. Send me an email, ziggitysig@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter @ZiggyStarcraft. Stay tuned.